Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. So we are back in town today, back in the saddle again on the home front, and we are doing a quick, very informal live stream. And yeah, the New York trip was something else. I'm just beyond ecstatic. It's amazing. I made the gym today, so I did some workout content. I think you all will like that. Um, let me just do this real quick here. I'm back on Streamlabs. I'm back on my Radio Shack headphones, as Oracle said once. So there we go. Okay, so what can we talk about today? Okay, so we've got the dividends, the upcoming dividends for this week. Let's see here. We got recent Google searches. I know some of you all really get your rocks off on that. So there we go. Read those and weep or cheer or whatever. Knock yourself out. Okay, so YieldMax, let's go to their site. So yeah, the trip was phenomenal. Like honestly, it's got to be like top 10 as far as like days I can think of. Like it's got to be like top 10. I had friends meet me up there. It was amazing. Had reporters interview me. I I felt special, honestly. I mean, some of you know I already am special, mentally, but I felt it. I really felt it. Okay, so this week we have new dividends coming up. So we've got, and I feel bad. Like I wanted to take more equipment and stuff. I wanted to take my Steadicam and all that, but I just get paranoid going through TSA. So I had to, unfortunately, do a lower quality interview than I wanted to. Like with Jay and with Mike and some of the others. Anyway, so it is what it is. But I guess I get better at this. I can only get better, right? Anyway, so July 16th, we have Group B coming up, which is paid out July 18th. So since the recent holiday has passed us, we're back on a more normal schedule. So Group B, as a reminder, consists of BABO, DIPS, FBY, GDXY, JPMO, MARO, MRNY, NVDY, and PLTY. That's one of our favorite ones, right? PLTY. Um, as the next video I'm going to actually do the estimates in which for the most part I've received really good feedback. And I'm transparent enough with my estimates to actually show the percentages on them. And the percentages, whether I'm right or wrong, some of them I get them exactly right. But the more transparent you are, the more fuel that you give to the haters out there. So I realized last week that I truncated this column. That was just because I was on my laptop, but let's show it. Let's show it. Because I would rather be, as far as my estimates, I would rather be off, like on the low side. So in this case here, like Berkshire, I overestimated it. Crash, I underestimated. I would rather underestimate than overestimate. So let's see here, some of them percentage-wise, I was off, but it doesn't look so much, dollar-wise, because Jay explained, like, they put the extra all back into the dividend. They don't really, like, reinvest any of it themselves. The extra, like, they're giving all the yield to you, basically. So it's pretty easy for the dividends to, in a lot of cases, exceed our predictions. So we had the feet and 5e. What was really cool, I actually met the traders for some of these funds. Like I met the AMZ guy, met people that trade feet and 5e. That was really cool. Um, so like for this one, I was almost spot on. I was off by like 1 cent. Um, and then like this one, I overestimated, but it was like 2 cents off. So haters that are out there, you could be spot on and they'll still find something to hate on. Um, but it is what it is. I've actually received very good feedback on these. I had someone tell me that they were impressed that the Berkshire one was as close as it was. But anyway, we'll continue refining and getting better at this process. And I want to eventually, because what I want to emphasize, YieldMax is very transparent. Jay is like one of the most transparent people. Let's see here. We're going to be rich one day. I firmly believe that. Speak it into existence, as they say. Um, you know, Honestly, like the whole manifestation, affirmations, things like that. Like maybe there's something to that. Speak it into existence and it can come. So yeah, we're all going to be rich. Uh, Costco 777 pretends to be my mom and dad. That's funny. We're so happy you went to NYC. Mom loves the shirt. Thanks for the Statue of Liberty paperweight. Tomorrow I'm selling AIPI for GPTYY. Tell me. Statue of Liberty paperweight, you're funny. One thing that's funny, I haven't even unloaded my stuff from the car yet, but guess who decided to replicate the advanced financial forecasting equipment? None other than the YieldMax marketing department. So starting in the next video, I'll be having a new one of these, actually two. The irony. So they kind of they did one for Rod too, one of his Misty Mafia things, but for this, they did a copy of this basically, which I know was inspired by me. It had to be. Um, and then, ironically, I get held up in TSA because of it. They like, do like the bomb smear and everything. It's crazy. So let's see here. Tomorrow, oh yeah, you said that. Okay, GPO is good, but Chippy's better. I don't like Berkshire, no tech, Apple. Well, Berkshire, I'll have you know, it's like been one of the best stocks of all time. Uh, Citizen of the Year says you and Jay are besties. Yeah, Jay's a cool guy. Very transparent too. And very like no matter what you ask him, like off the cuff, like he always comes up with an answer. He's never like caught off guard or thrown off. Like he's always like he takes like any question. Keeping Feppy, they added MicroStrategy. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, like Brandon E says, one of the most transparent guys ever. Their writing calls more in the money. I like the RecShares single stock leverage funds though. I'm up big in COLI and NVII. Yeah, those are some good ones too. So, thanks everybody for joining in the live and commenting. But yeah, this is what we're doing, for dividend projections. We'll start going into the trades and looking because, like I said, they're so transparent. They post the trades like every day. But the only downside, well, there really is no downside to being transparent. I believe, transparency, honesty, and all that is a good policy. But it gives the haters more material to pick apart, you know. Um, So let's see. Let's just go look at Tesla. This is the first one. Like Rod said in the panel discussion, like this is one of the first ones I started covering. Still a 65% yield. Um, here's the distribution history. Remember the days when it was over $1? And then let's see. So the current holdings, we've got the T bonds, T bills. We've got Tesla, the call option. This is the synthetic expiring September 19th. That's a big day, by the way, because a lot of my trades expire then. For those of you that also like options, I don't know if I've told you all, but I'm crushing it in options trading this year. I've made like 170,000 in options trading. I don't brag about that, but it's something that if you all really want financial freedom, I firmly believe that's where it's at. So we'll do a portfolio review this week again. I didn't even look at the market Friday. I know it was down. A lot of people said, "Oh, he's going to the stock exchange. We know it'll be down, right?" Um, little joke there. So they have an out of the money call on Tesla, T-bill, bond notes. By the way, there's unconfirmed reports that Papa Powell has resigned. There's a big scandal going on at the Fed right now about a $2.5 billion project, renovation project, which it's not a very good look in the midst of all this stuff going on. It's not a very good look. Okay, no more comments. All right, so let's actually go because what happened with the Nasdaq's a way bigger stage than the NYSE or the New York Stock Exchange. For those of you that remember last year, let me do this here. Okay, oops, see technology. Go ahead, haters. There's your cue. Let me look up this again here. Papa Powell. Some of these, it's funny. People believe these are actually like serious. People that accuse me of being dumb, ironically. Anyway, so let's see. Fannie Mae chairman encouraged by a chatter, Powell may consider quitting. Trump says Powell should resign immediately from Fed leadership. What the hell? All right. Um, he's done in February, but he's like at this point he's being like non-compliant, I guess. They're not. Here's what I will say. So the Fed is not supposed to be political, and you can say, "Whoa, if he gets fired, that's going to disrupt the apolitical nature of the Fed." But guess what, folks? Right before the election, the Fed did become political, believe it or not. When Powell cut interest rates right before the election, and then all of a sudden, let's just say it may not have gone his way. All of a sudden, 2 weeks later, he said the economy doesn't need such aggressive rate cutting. So what changed in 2 weeks? to where he goes from cutting interest rates to all of a sudden saying the economy doesn't need such aggressive rate cutting. What changed in like a 2 week time frame? I didn't see anything change. I mean, the market started going up, but I think that was because of the market pricing in things that was expected to help boost things like tax cut extensions, macroeconomic factors, and things like that. So let's see, Rob Smith. There's a Rob Smith sighting. Now it's a party. Been house cleaning and replaced AMZP with AMZW, NVDY with NVYY. Explain this to me. I need to know. Added PLTW going to replace Coney with XBTY. Do explain. I'd like to know the rationale behind these. Costco 777 says buy iBit. I buy my gas from Costco because I'm a cheapo. I'm a cheapskate. So let's review some things here. Let's look over the Discord. Got a lot of cool pictures from New York. Most recent inspiring quote of the day. Time spent enjoying beer is not deducted from one's lifespan. I thought that was kind of cool. So we had a few people chime in here. Did a few workout videos today. Apparently Kumair's back. He had some very nice things to say, which is awesome. I think he's a swell chap. Nice guy. If he wants his channel back, by the way, all he's got to do is like try, like get it back. He can get it back. Here's my fans did some pictures of us in like little Mexican hats here. Um, let's see here. Yeah, see, like people think I'm a dork. Um, Uber Eats driver. So this is funny because when I was going through TSA, I put on the stuff they gave us because I didn't want to take 2 bags, just in case. So I put on like more clothes. So I look like some like 80s rapper or something, I guess. See, they put like Mickey Mouse ears on me. This was, oh, here's the picture here. So I got you'll see them tomorrow. I got 2 of the advanced equipment from YieldMax, and TSA held me up. So that's what that is. I couldn't believe it. And it was funny because the guy was looking at it like he didn't know what it was. It was such a funny moment. I wish I recorded it. He's like got the little pen, I guess the bomb test or whatever. And it was just so funny because he's probably never even heard of YieldMax. Like he just was just staring at it. It was a funny moment. They named a drink after um, the Misty Spritz. That was a really good drink too. And then how about this one? Spicy options income. I just think that's cool. Say what you will about YieldMax. I'm not going to sit here if they're down 90%. I'm not going to say, oh, how dare you? Like if they're down, they're down. And I understand the frustration, but I got to admit they are awesome. I've never seen an ETF company sponsor an event and name the drinks after their funds. Like that's just freaking cool. I don't care what anybody says. Um, Here's, believe it or not, there were like reporters like wanting to talk to me. There's these 2 really hot reporters from Bloomberg. This one over here, and then this Asian chick with the camera. Like they were like following me around. It was really cool. Of all the people, imagine that they're like following me. Who would think? But yeah, no, that was just really just such an awesome day. Such an awesome day. Um, let's see, and you can see I wear suits to make me look slimmer. There's me and Rod. We were up there doing the flex. There's me, yours truly. And that's me on the actual exchange. Or sorry, I think my ear itches. You know what they say, if your ear bothers you, people are talking about you, right? So this is funny because it kind of gave me the Terminator eye, but I was actually on the billboard in the Times Square area. So it's just freaking awesome, really. Got some pictures inside the bowels of the exchange there. I'm gonna try to post like a collage because there's so many pictures and stuff. This was so we went the first night I was there. I actually met up with a woman that I know from my hometown that lives up there now, and we went to the top of the World Trade Center, the new World Trade Center, and we had some really strong drinks. So when we were done, um, she took this picture of me at these coffee cups. I was like, oh, coffee. I was that buzzed up. This was our view. This is actually 2 of our drinks right here. They were good, but we definitely tasted every cent. That's for sure. And then that was the sunset over the World Trade Center, over the city there. That was the bar and the menu. So all that was like really cool. Let's see what else we can look at here. And then my hotel room defaulted to CNN. There's me. A lot of you fans out there have made other images of this. And let's see here. Strongman Finance wants to have Jay on. By the way, should I break this news? I'm actually going on Strongman Personal Finance Tuesday. That's going to be fun because um, like he's a cool guy, but he's got some like hardcore haters in there. So I'm gonna be going into the lion's den, I guess. Like there's people that it's a little scary, the level that they follow me. It's getting to be almost like stalker level. And I don't know like why they hate me so much. Like they think I took Kumair down, and I don't know how many times I can say one person cannot take a channel down, even just for argument's sake. Say that I got like 5 people to do it. It's not enough. It's somebody that has experience taking channels down. It's somebody that has like done it before. Somebody that actually, as we know, got one taken down a year ago. They came back. They had to fight it. Keyword, they had to come back and like prove to YouTube that they didn't do what they were accused of. Now, if YouTube flagged you for something and you actually did it, then that's another story. But like I said, if someone duplicates content, like I've gotten a strike before because I used a clip of a song, which I thought was allowed. I thought if you used under 10 seconds of a clip, I thought it was allowed. But that picture of the Hulk is me, by the way, in case you were wondering. But what I'm saying is that, like, okay, if you get like a copyright strike, like there's ways around that. But if you duplicate content, I would think they'd remove the duplicated content, but I wouldn't think they would remove you entirely. But I don't know. Like, I'm happy to help if I can help him in any way. I don't like to see a fellow channel get taken down, so like, I don't know what else you all want me to do. Like I got people literally cropping my face out in his Discord and stuff. So like I don't know what else. Like it doesn't, when you go to sleep at night, like knowing that people like hate your guts for something that you actually didn't do, it's not a good feeling. It's not something like I like to go to bed and feel like at peace at night. I'm a good person. Like I do good things for people. And I don't know why, like it's bothersome, when people hate you for something you didn't even do, or when, whatever, like they resent you or whatever. And like, I mean, I'm a transparent guy. I show all my trades and stuff. I mean, literally, I'm not even selling a course. You can just go and literally follow my trades and do the same thing I'm doing and make a lot of money. Like, that's awesome. Like, if I had that like 10 years ago, that person would have been my hero, you know? But anyway, okay, that's the Discord. Let's see what else we got. Tonight's just kind of free form, more or less. Let's see what else we got here. Kumair. No, he's on Twitter, I think. If you want to go find him there, go find him there. You know. Weekly, which I love and think they will hold their nav better. Most important, doubled my divs and did not cost a penny, really. Interesting. I'll have to look into those. I collected way more in divs than in nav erosion. Trip looks like a hoot. It was awesome. Coach get coached up, right? If you did take Kumair, well, see, you're a troll. I know you don't mean that. I'm trying to get TSLL this week. They hate you because they hate themselves. I do believe it has to do with projection, but there are some psychos out there. It gets a little scary sometimes. Um, I mean, anybody that puts themselves online, that's why like there's people like I know Citizen here doesn't show his face. Like there's reasons people have for not doing that. I don't blame them. Sometimes I even notice like Rod's not showing his face as much. Like I can see sometimes why people do that, but I've been fully transparent. So, but anyway, like like I said, I don't want to keep dwelling on it. I know it's going to come up when I go on there, and I'll address it and then move on. The whole show is not going to be about that. I mean, they were the haters. They were look at all the shit they said about him. So who's this coin mine? All right, I'll let him in. He doesn't look like a fake account, I guess. Okay, so Papa Powell, is he to resign or not to resign? That is the question. Now, what I want to show you, if you go to the Nasdaq. It's weird. I'm kind of afraid to go to Google because I know these freaking stalkers like look at everything I do. Um, let's see, NASDAQ. If I just go back to just, hold on here. NASDAQ. Let's see here. So this is where we were in Times Square, but let me go back to all. This should take us to, so they had a really cool thing at the exchange where you could actually see your own picture. Let me just go to like their website, Nasdaq.com. By the way, for any dummies out here, like when you see stuff, and this is not search history, by the way. Some people, they like to be like the news media and they like to deceptively put stuff out there. This is actually not stuff that I searched for. So if I type in N and then something, well, these are actual websites I've been to, but if I type in like, if I start typing like NA and some random shit comes up, it's not something I actually searched for. But, that's what people that are deceptive and that are liars, that's what they like to do. They get off on that and they accuse you of doing the same thing, just like this commenter said. So, let's see. I meant TSYY. My bad. TSY looks sick with a great dividend. Coach, oh, I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back to the show here. Did Jay and the crew have a sit down and discuss future trends and ideas coming to the funds? Absolutely. That's another thing. Thank you for asking that because LevMax is going to be the hot new thing. I'm going to be talking about that this week. LevMax. I think this is a game changer. This could actually change the whole tide for YieldMax with the ones that have had a lot of like nav erosion. Well, and then Mike gave me another term. He called it, I think I've forgotten it again, but he called it like beta, something to the effect of beta compounding. Beta is a measurement of market risk, so personally, I don't think that's like the best term to use. But yeah, they don't like nav erosion, and some people attack you for even mentioning that nav erosion is a thing. Okay, let's see here. I've never actually gone to this website. I applied for a job here once, actually. How about this? I met a few interns there. This one intern, she had to be like right out of college. She was hot, but like she kept talking to me. Some of these some of these girls, it's like, they have daddy issues a little bit and they see a guy that's a little bit older and then they're just, you know, mesmerized, but they don't know a lot about the market, so sometimes it's kind of hard to carry on a conversation. Because like when I'm at when I'm at like a market event, I'm not thinking about talking about, I don't know, whatever else, Disney or pink ponies or whatever. Like I'm focused on business. So, you know, it's kind of hard sometimes. And sometimes like, you're talking to girls and they hear that you went to the market and like, oh, that's okay. Like, oh, you didn't go see Taylor Swift. Oh, like they're not impressed if it's not something they're interested in. So anyway, let's see here. Market activity. Where was it? Let's see here. Market close. By the way, folks, this is not searches that I've done. This is what comes up as soon as you type in, as soon as you click here. Market, let's see. Market close. I feel like my parents, although supposedly my parents are on the live stream at this Costco person. Let's see. Nasdaq. Let me read some comments here. What was it like to ring the bell? It was phenomenal. Well, what's really cool, those of you that know me, I mean, I've been doxxed, so it's no secret. I am a Bell. My last name is Bell, and I got to ring the bell. So it's kind of ironic, isn't it? Those of you that might believe in simulation theory. Where's the Hoff? Oh, he's probably too busy making like gay memes about me and stuff like that. I don't know why they keep doing that. It's like become an obsession. They crop all my pictures and just do crazy stuff with them. Sometimes it's funny, but it's funny now what they're doing because they don't think I know, I guess, but what they're doing, they're putting pictures that they've done that they know I'll like. Well, they try a little bit, like they put like the cock thing and all that. Like they try that, and then I usually just delete them. Any reference to that, I usually just delete them. But then in other discords, they have the real nasty ones that they share. So sometimes I don't know if they're just two-faced or what, if they really do like me. I can't tell. A lot of people in this day and age, they talk out of both sides of their mouth, so I can't really tell. Let's see. How did you get invited? What kind of question is that? How did I get invited? Excuse me? I'm the coach. Tesla, I'm gonna have to do my homework on that one. I'm actually going to Cambodia the month of November. Maybe I'll see Khmer. I don't think he's probably ever been. I think he's of that ancestry, but he's probably like never been. He says, "Come on, bro. It's the internet. It's a shithole. Please get on with stock news." Yeah, I'm trying to. Why didn't Andre go? I don't know. I think we scared him off. No, he actually said he went to Japan, and he said he's having a much better time. He said New York has nothing on Japan. Let's see here. Like, yikes. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I've had a lot of love this week, but I've read a lot of hate too. So anyway, hey, Varden's on. Welcome. Um, what else did I miss here? I do try to read every comment. Oh, you said hi. That was nice. I want to work for Bloomberg. That's my dream job, but I'm a poor boy from West Virginia, never meant to be. Oh, don't say that. DM me if you want some life coaching. I can do that too. Darn it, where is my so stock news? Oh yeah, let's go over the market Friday. Uh, let's see here. Or let's look at the futures. Let's see if the futures are affected. Oh, 30% tariff on Mexico. We're going to be down tomorrow, folks. Oh, guess what? There was a channel there. I wish I had talked to them more. There was a channel that trades nothing but futures. Oh, and it was so cool. I gotta pull up my collage of pictures somehow. Maybe I'll do it in another video, but where's my phone actually? Did I put my phone up here? It's been a long weekend. I did sleep, but I'm still kind of like tired. There were these British guys, and they were like, "Hey, mate, you're like really popular in England because they like my J interviews." And apparently, they can't buy YieldMax funds. But it's funny, they go by Cash Flow Kings, which is also the name of another podcast that I've been on a couple of times. So I thought that was kind of funny. I said, "Oh, you've got a duplicate channel out there, I guess. Not duplicate in that sense, but like another name." All right, so futures are down. The Dow, the S&P, the Nasdaq. I think we picked up a new subscriber. Thanks for the interviews, much appreciated. Absolutely, it's just for you, bud. Which YieldMax fund does Jay and his team think has the most upside in the next few months? Oh, they only tell insiders that. Sorry, I can't share that with the general public. Bitcoin is up. Khmer got deported. You're funny. Wouldn't that be funny? I mean, he couldn't be in the military if he. Well, who knows? I hear all kinds of crazy things. A lot of tariff BS coming. Buy the dip, HY. Honestly, they don't say like which funds. Like a lot of people love Ulti. They say it's like a hedge fund within an ETF. So, I mean, I just see that it's so far down, but it does pay a consistent dividend. But a lot of people love Ulti. Um, but yeah, I honestly am very bullish on these LevMax funds. But the thing is, they're not like a long-term hold. They're going to be like a monthly. You're going to get a good gain for like a month. The way I understand it, you're going to get a good gain for like a month, and then it's going to be like reset basically. Chippy, jippy, hui, palti. Sounds like a song lyric. All right, what was I doing? Oh, market futures. Yeah, there was a lot of cool. What's this? Amex $240 Hilton credit. I'll never do that. They screwed me over a couple times. I'll never use their products. Let's see. What else? Let me see. Nasdaq. I'm a little tired. Nasdaq pictures. Without my phone right in front of me, I'm trying to find it. Oh, this is cool what the AI says here. Ceremonies. Organizations and individuals often participate in bell ringing ceremonies at the Nasdaq market site to mark significant events, like IPOs or anniversaries. Yeah, I saw all that, the billboard and all that. Here we go. A look at past bell ceremonies. Let's see. We should see ours here. So that's NVIDIA. That's really cool. That would have been cool to be there. That's the CEO. Um, this is what we're still waiting on. We're gonna get like the whole package. Um, let's see. And you can advertise there too. We took a picture up here. Huh, I thought they'd have like an archive. View, here we go. View. Oh, this is it here, right here. Watch this. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is so cool. This is from their actual YouTube channel. This is what I've been looking for. I'm suddenly perked up now. This is everybody. Those were those two British guys there. They were really cool. You'll see some chump here named. Oh, that's Rod. He was doing the. That's funny. The pose. Look, there's me and Rod. Look at that, flexing. Wow, they'll let anyone up there, won't they? Let's see. This is like all the pictures. So I'll just run through. I forgot his name. But we'll go through everybody. There is Marcos, Todd from Unconventional Wealth Ideas, and Spencer from Spencer Invest. That's Spencer and Marcos. I got a picture with them too that'll show up later. That's Todd and Marcos. Really cool. He's a really successful YouTuber. There's Mike and his wife. His wife is like the head of marketing there. That's Spencer and his wife, I believe. Um, and then there's Rod, there's Jay, and there's Mike. And then there's their pose there. And then there's the four of us. There's me, Mike, Jay, and Rod. Jay's doing a silly pose, and there's the serious one. And then there's that. Yeah, there's another few of them there. There's Todd in the middle. That's a good one. Um, I guess there's 17 minutes of pictures. Wow. There's Marcos again. There's one of the British dudes. Yeah, they were really cool. Um, oh, that's cool. I forget. I think he worked for Tidal actually. See, now some people, like, so Rod got a shot like that. That's a cool shot. Not everybody got one. I don't think I got a shot like that. Um, but they got some that were like, some of the people that they look like movie star shots, honestly. Um, I might have been like walking around when they did those, so I might have like missed my opportunity for that. But I haven't looked at all the pictures, so I don't know for sure. Um, let's see here. I guess I don't want to go all 17 minutes, but I guess there's literally. Oh, they were a Canadian couple. They were really cool. Uh, Marcos again. These are the individual shots, I think, or maybe not. There's more group shots. Oh, they were cool. I remember meeting them. Look at that. That's funny. Um, yeah, like I said, some people got these really like movie star-ish looking shots, but maybe I had stepped away at that time. I had to. I was walking in and out. There was so much going on. I was like walking in and out. So let's see. Individual shot. Oh, he got a lot of them. Wow. I actually walked back with him. Our hotel was like a couple blocks away. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna speed this up. I'm gonna do like 2x. Oh, this is every. So you're not gonna see me in the actual because I was on the end here. So you're not gonna actually see me. I didn't realize you had to stand like in the middle. See, some people knew, but it was my first time there. Yeah, I didn't get in this shot because I was like on the edge. But you'll see, yeah, see, like you see the people up front there. That's like the title staff. So believe it or not, YieldMax doesn't actually have. They're not actually a paid like a paying like entity, like company entity. It's all through like title. Now this guy, he was there last year as an influencer, and they hired him. So that's interesting. Shows you the potential. Um, I forget everybody's name, but there was a lot of people there. Oh, look who that chump is. Well, they'll let anybody up there, won't they? Um, yeah, let's just let it keep rolling. I forgot his name. Uh, forgot his name too, but I did meet all pretty much all these people. Everybody was cool. Oh, that's Josh from Tidal. I think pretty much everybody that had like a gray suit on was from Tidal. That's how she's. I loved how she stood out. What's her channel? Oh, we know who he is, right? What's she's got? She's got a channel. It's got a unique name. I forgot it at the moment. I'm drawing a blank. Um, I don't know if everybody got individual shots or not. Like I'm thinking there were people that I saw in the morning that I didn't see. Oh, there's Todd from Unconventional Wealth Ideas. That's Spencer. And then yep, Marcos right behind them. And then oh, there's Health and Wealth. He's another channel. Oh, that's one I was looking for. I didn't see him. That's he's a Twitter guy. I don't know if he wants his name said or not. Um, she was with Tidal, I think. Um, he's a YouTuber also. I think he's a faceless or he doesn't like his name said or something. I don't know. But I try to be careful. Oh, these guys were cool. They're the channels that they trade futures. I think I got their numbers and stuff. I'm gonna talk to them about futures trading. Um, yeah, and then they got all their individual shots, of course. Oh, there's Income Architect. Yeah, that's right. So everybody did get a headshot there. Um, there's I think they're the cash flow kings too. I met him. I think he's on there too. There's Rod again. Oh, it might have cycled through. Did it cycle? I think it cycled around. So that's pretty much, yeah, I think we've seen all the pictures now. But pretty cool, huh? That's like really cool. So there we go. What do you guys think? Um, let's go back here and look again for the actual market close. Oh, that's the opening one, and then let's see what this is. There should be a video here too about this event, YieldMax. Here's everybody's pictures here too. Getting a little carried away. Let's see what we got here. A lot of tariffs, Khmer, Alti, GPTY. Oh, you're just tweeting or you're putting in fun tickers. You're funny. Marcus only owns 2,000 worth of YieldMax. Really? The top YieldMax one, believe it or not, is Tesla. I've been in it for like 2 years. I've got like 80,000 in it, but it's down to like 25. But I've made like 55 in dividends. Suit rental place. Pizza sauce. So there's some kind of stain there, but I thought it was a different color than that. Um, oh, I shouldn't say that to my parents, should I? Or I guess you guys are my online parents. Let's see. We got more pictures here. Um, hmm. Here we go. This is everybody there. Let me see if I can zoom in on these. I'm on the far left there, which typically I'm not a far left guy, but in that situation I happen to be there. I'm cut off from the one with the confetti. There's me again. It's like a collage. Oh, there's all of us outside. How do I see these bigger? That's what I want to see. Hmm. Anyway, well, if I could like zoom in on these, that's like all of us there. Oh, there we go. It's at the end. Okay, it keeps going. Oh, sweet. Check this out. Nice. Okay, so I thought it was just cycling over, but watch this. Okay, so we've got this. We saw that. Um, okay, now they're going to show, so it blanked out, and then let's see, it's going to show like the group pictures and stuff, I think. All right, here we go. This is, oh, look, there I am. I'm invisible. I had my invisibility cloak on. No, it's going to show everybody now. So this was the room. This was how it looks like behind the scenes there. Such a cool event. What a day. What a day. I think I'm standing there really excited to like go on. I think that's me right there. That guy looks like Jim Cramer. He was like the MC. And then let's see. Make sure I don't have this too close here. This was all of us waiting back there. And then let's see. That's him speaking. Guess they got a lot of still photos there. Next time I go, I got to get one of those cool headshots that looks like really iconic. Dang, he's got a lot of them. Okay, let's see. Dang. Okay, there is another shot of everybody waiting there. All right, enough of you. Enough of you. Taking up my airtime here now. Now we're getting other people. I could just let it play, right? Oh, we've got sound, I think.
Wonderful and memorable event.
There we go.
Thank you to all.
He's actually talking.
We are proud to be your partner, and we look forward to our next chapter of success.
Team behind the scenes working to say. We try to read every comment.
All right, they're gonna have like live where we all walk up, I think. Oh, this is perfect. I'll let this play. This is when everybody from the trading people and stuff walked up, and then we come on the stage at the last. We're like the last ones up there. He's got tennis shoes on. That's funny. So this is basically everybody that works for Tidal, which is basically, YieldMax, but they call it Tidal. So they're all coming up there. Yeah, this guy over here, third from the left, he was part of our group last year, but he got hired by YieldMax. And here comes all the YouTubers now. So see, some of them knew where to go to actually be in the shot. I end up standing over here to the left. But you'll see, oh, there was, SoCal Steve was here, but he didn't get a headshot. He's like in the back there. He's by Rod over there. That's Todd. I'm over here by Brad, but I'm not in the shot here. See, these guys have obviously done it before because you see they knew where to stand. You should see me here in a second. Here I am over here. Oh, they cut me off. I'm at the far left over here. There I am. Look at me. And then confetti. There I am. You see me at the far left over here. And hopefully they'll zoom out onto everybody. Or maybe that's as far as it goes. There I am, far left over there. See, far left there. I'll have to like edit that out or something. I guess that's, yeah, see me on the far left. I thought, because like last year I was trying to stand in the front row, because there's only, actually I counted, there's only 15 of us on the New York Stock Exchange floor when we were actually ringing the bell. This time there had to be like almost 100 people there. Anyway, so let's see here. Yeah, it looks like the market's down tomorrow. Income architect, yeah, he's cool. Market should be down. When are we going to do a meet and greet with the coach? Whenever. Let's set it up. Have like a have like some kind of a summit somewhere. Talk to me about it. Let's do it. What do we think? $100 a head? Okay, folks, that's going to do it for now. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and join Discord, and we will see you all